Hello, Slammin Cop. Welcome to week 4. It's just me right now. So, this'll be fun. We have on deck today Team Honking and Team Snowfall. Team Honking has developed a new tag for their guys. It's very good. But let's get the wheel going to see what the first map will be. It used to have sound, but I guess it doesn't anymore. Wahoo World, Brine Water Springs, Umami Ruins. Okay, we're gonna do Wahoo Zones. Because everyone loves Wahoo Zones. Hi, Ken. Oh, why is that not working? Why is my video capture device not working? There we go. Alright, Wahoo Zones. Oh, I'm not allowed to do it here. Rude. It's in the name. Everyone says Wahoo for Wahoo World. Exactly. Alright, let's get everyone into teams. Starting prediction. Do your slambling. I need to remember what team is alpha and what team is beta. Or bravo, I mean. Okay, Honking is alpha. All right. Well, everyone's ready's up. There's a Splatfest this weekend, I think. It's a rerun. Going for a different team than I did last time it ran. It's the Chocolate Splatfest again, which I recall was much of a very close. Alright, here we go. I'm for game. The chocolate, yes. Pink and green. There we go. Oh, it's green and purple. I mean, alright. 1-800, are you honking? Let's see who gets to the zone first. Puts first ink. That'll be Snowfall with first ink on zone. This is still not the right color combination, but you know what? It's fine. I don't know where you're gravel. Don't ask questions. I don't know. We've got Burb with the Blobber, very strong. There's lots of things to bounce off of. Oh! Ah! It seems that we have had a false start! Someone who's disconnected. Uh-oh. Alright, since that was only like 5 seconds, we're gonna try that again with... We're gonna wait for the player to reconnect and try that again. Who'd we lose? Someone off of Team Honking. Got some squid partying happening. Oh, that's a me problem then. I think I need to I think probably the the whatever the code is to connect it to Steam has or to Twitch has expired. I don't think we pinged in the Discord. I think there was just that. Okay. Copy link. There we go. Alright, it looks like it's taking... No, yeah, no one tried the used by label on the gravel bag. It appears to be taking Honking a moment to reconnect. There we go. Alright. Alright, we'll get going again. I have to reassign all the roles, I think. Ah. Okay. Yep. That looks correct. Alright, we go again. I'm all alone. We should do a table turf tournament. I haven't played a lot of table turf, but it seems fun. Table turf. Alright. It's going down on EW. And they get to there at the same time. We got the Battle of the Bloblobs. Battle of the Bloblobbers. And a quick switch on Cap. For Honking. Honking now in the lead. Losing control. Okay, get it. Who knows? Oh, I didn't know you could paint on that wall. Honking regains control. And the classic shark into the middle of the Wahoo World Zone. Oh, Honking regains control after losing it briefly. The blind blob over the wall. Hello, Emma.
It's
Welcome.
me. Did I miss anything?
We had a disconnect, so this is still game one.
See, I didn't. And Emma is never late. She always arrives precisely when she means to.
Precisely when she means to. It looks like we're about to get a wipeout on Honking is about to KO. Yeah, KO from Honking.
Too late, Wrath. Just too late to try and take the zone back.
Trying so hard.
And just like that, you know, Team Honking, who's seen so much success, continues to be successful.
Continued success.
Yes.
And a fist bump.
A fist bump.
And a fist bump. All right. Slambling. Choose out. Nobody slambled.
Nobody slambled.
Nobody slambled. Alright, you want to set up Slammin 2 while I get the wheel rolling for counter pick. We've got Scorch Gorge, Wahoo World, Eeltail Alley for Snowfall to select from. Woofall. Oops. There we go. Go and slamble. First we rest, then we slamble.
Hello, I'm back.
Honking continues to honking. They have you seen Honking's new tag? It's good.
Yes, I've seen it.
It's good, it's good.
With the duck and such, very, very, very nice. I apologize if I disappear occasionally or sound sleepy. It's because I just woke up.
Ah. Yes. Alright, we're gonna do a submission period of 2 minutes. Slamble again. Scorch Tower. I'm reading this directly from the Discord. Scorch Gorge is first on the list.
Gaunch.
Sconch. Tower. The tower at Sconch.
No, Sconch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I would. I'm not sure that I would have been my choice personally.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the Scorch Gorge the tower route looks like. I'm that unfamiliar with the map mode.
Sconch. It is a the tower goes. It's played on the Rainmaker layout of Sconch, which is, it's better than the zones layout, but the tower goes past the sort of plat area. The tower goes past the enemy plat, and then it gets crammed down like a 90-degree turn.
Oh, geez.
Where there's enough space for like 3 squids to stand side to side. And if you get past that, it basically never leaves. But
Nope.
You're not going to get past that. It's very polarizing, that map, in terms of, outcomes. In terms of whether people like it, that's not, well, the people are pretty united on that one, and they don't.
They don't. They don't like it.
They don't. But you
Oh
will
boy, that's
occasionally
wibbly.
hear dissenting opinions.
That's a wibbly path. Oh boy. Good luck to the teams. I wish I could zoom in a little bit. I don't think I can.
Honking gets an early advantage. Wait, not
Snowfall. Snowfall
no.
is purple.
Other teams. Honking goes down early. That is.
Oh
And,
yeah, and
oh
they
my
got a
goodness.
wipeout.
They got wiped, and it's a stagger wipe too. They might continue to go down. Ash goes down, but it looks like they have 3 or so people still up. The Inkstrike come out to try and stop the tower momentarily, and it will, but it's not enough to sort of give them it's not enough to give Team Honking an advantage.
Yeah, they're
the towers,
already almost at check 2. Oh, tower going backwards, tower going forwards. They're at check 2, which is the last one. Oh boy. Yeah,
Team
you were.
Honking is scrambling.
Oh yeah.
And they go and that's it. The match
That's
ends
it.
in less than 2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes. Well, a decisive take back from team.
Yeah, you know, like
Team Snowfall. They are going to
Snowfall.
tie it up.
1-1.
1-1. Yeah, maybe Scorch was the right pick. They knew what they were about.
It's you know, Sconch is, like I said, it's a polarizing map. It can vary. It often comes down to, you know, who wins the first fight, and you know, Snowfall won the first fight. Team Honking, well, you know, if we're gonna be going for slightly strange picks, lots of latitude to do that, since we have Bluefin Depot, Eel Alley, and Barn and Dime. Okay, Barn and Dime is good. Barn and Dime, I enjoy Barn and Dime, but
Barn and Dime is fun.
Bluefin...
Yeah, that's like one of the new maps that I'm like, yeah, that's a good map. New as in like were released during the you know, during
yeah.
Not a launch map. Did we still get no slambling this time? I guess.
Our beloved audience not into sports betting.
Our slamblers are not here tonight. I think it's probably because nobody knew this was going to happen. We did not announce it sufficiently. This is fine. We will do better in the future.
We're allowed the occasional off week.
Yes. Bankle Zone. Ben is going all in. Okay, Ben is going all in on Snowfall with 1K.
Ben doesn't even.
Ben is in this match.
Doesn't even know the stage. You know, going all in on themselves.
Yeah. Barnacle.
Okay. Barn and Dime.
Barnacle Zone, I believe.
Barn and Dime Zones, very cromulent map. Very reasonable. But will that come back to bite Team Honking? Do they want to give Team Snowfall a fair fight? You know? We will see.
We will see. I mean, we had two very decisive victories so far this match. So it could go either way.
It could very well go either way.
Because if I recall correctly, Team Honking and Team Snowfall are the two teams that are tied for first right now.
Mm.
if I
And,
recall correctly.
and that
Yes, I do
that
recall
does agree with
correctly.
my memory.
Yes. They are tied for first, and then we have Chill Wave. No. Yeah, we have Chill Wave and our team, Squidlight Repair, Squidlight Replace, tied for 3 with S dot in 5th.
Tied for 3.
Tied for 3.
Just like 3.
Just like 3.
Slightly different look from Team Honking. They've got the headed and Team Snowfall. Once again, slightly different look from their tower control. Does not have the what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Well, we're neutral in the early going. Nobody has actually captured. The zone is still neutral. Team Honking has a slight lead.
Slight lead. They're
down
working.
To,
They're
5
both
points.
fighting very hard.
Even with that, even with no,
wipeout
unfortunate.
for Team Snowfall.
When Basher tries to go, when Basher tries to push in, I believe it's Ash just kind of cleans up
Yeah.
on the flank, and comes in behind, and they're giving Team Honking pretty good control over mid.
Yeah.
It all comes down to whether they can sort of reset from here. They're struggling a little bit though. Oh, but
They have
timely use of slider.
Yeah.
And very well done to sort of retake, taking the initiative, taking the advantage, at least game state wise. And now it is Team Honking that's on the back foot. Ash tries to go in, but they see it, and they're prepared. And Team Honking loses the lead. They have to reset. They have to try and retake if they want to keep this match going. Because because there's just 25 ticks left. They're gonna try and but how come the Ultra Stamp? So pivotal, so pivotal, incredible from Ash. They
do have some penalty points to work through, but I think they could probably get it to at least a tie.
Team Honking, stalling in mid for just long enough to give Ash time to come around from behind to flank in. But here comes the reach slider from Basher with the Tetras, making good use of the dual reticle mode with Tetras. Not necessarily its strong suit, but there is time when you want to save your dodge rolls.
Honking has regained the zone, but it looks like it's going to be taken back by Snowfall shortly. There we go. They've got it.
Yep. And the game state is very much back in Team Snowfall's hand, as there's just 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Well, the use of specials there, but not to incredible effect. Ash trying to do the same thing as before, but they see it coming and at least rotate out of the way, if not keep the zone.
It's a hard battle, and we have the swap again.
Yeah, you see there, you know, like Ash does take the zone back momentarily with that Ultra Stamp, but you know, Team Snowfall able to rotate out of the way and take it right back. So very well played. Um, the zone is neutral with just 40 seconds left, but oh, and Team Honking does get the zone back, but it's not a clear advantage state for them at all. No, yeah, having to Zach here having to jump out with just 25, and they're nowhere close to having the zone.
Mm. Honking could push for
Say that.
overtime, and I think they're definitely trying.
Yeah,
They've got it. They're working on their penalty points.
they're making an effort. They're making an effort. And Team Snowfall is on the back foot.
And there we
Two
go. We're
down.
going into overtime now.
Team Honking cannot afford to lose the zone once, but they just need 20 ticks left.
They
just need 20 ticks. They need 10 ticks.
They
manage to hold on to it for just 5 more ticks?
They are deep in the bait. Deep in the base.
And
they got
do
it.
incredible with
They
maybe just a few ticks
really
left before Team Snowfall neutralizes the zone, but Team Snowfall won't neutralize the zone. An incredible comeback.
Yeah,
very
they pushed real hard to keep them from getting back to zone, and they were fairly successful at it.
Mm-hmm. What a match! What a back and forth! You know, what just back and forth action with an overtime comeback. That's the kind of thing that we like to see here at the Slammin Cup.
At the Slammin Cup.
Team Honking goes up one game, 2-1. We will and it's Team Snowfall's time chance to pick. As we spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Marlin. Pump back. Flounder Heights.
You know, it's kind of sad. There was so much excitement for seeing Flounder Heights return. But they made some questionable changes to Flounder Heights. Namely, they put the spawns on the corners of the map instead of like in the middle of either side. And that turned Flounder Heights from this map where there was so much choice of where you wanted to go. Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Into kind of just another, Tetris Z block type map. And it really is sad because there's just it just feels like a waste. And now Flounder Heights is just it's a shadow of its former self. But it's not there's still interesting geometry to play around, but I would definitely expect to see Marlin or Humpback over Flounder. It's not all that well regarded as a map.
Marlin Tower.
Marlin TC. Well, there you go. I've always liked Marlin. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure what the competitive consensus is on whether it's like good. But I just like it.
I like the gimmick.
It's a good gimmick. Yeah.
Starting Slambling. Poor Ben will not be able to slamble, having gone all in. Actually, probably gained a couple. Probably gained a couple.
Ben might well have like a good 60 eggs.
Yeah.
Slamble.
Yeah. Possible.
And nowadays that's like $30,000.
Inflation is wild. Is that inflation? That might not be inflation. I didn't take an economics course in school.
Here we go. Battle
Here we
time.
go.
Marlin Tower. Team Honking. Team Snowfall. Let's go.
Mm.
Team Snowfall, of course, went up one game. Evened things out with a tower control match. And we're gonna see not exactly the same look from them, actually. Much more similar to the last match. Team Honking, also a very similar look, but Ash not using the vanilla dualies, going for neo vanilla dualies, vanilla sploosh.
Sploosh.
Using the neo sploosh with beacons.
Uh-huh.
An interesting look. Ash running over Basher with the Tetras, but the Team Honking, after an early advantage, disintegrates a little bit. Trades. There's a trade for their backliner slash midliner in the heavy edit. And Team Snowfall has a pretty solid advantage.
Yeah, they're going.
But the tower pushes into territory. The tower pushes into Honking territory, and they punish that. I believe it's Wrath and Basher kind of trying to hold the fort down, but they will manage.
This corner I find very difficult because the wall that the tower goes up is not inkable, so you have to go around. If you're a support of the tower rider, you have to go around on the elevator platform to get up and to get the upper hand, the high ground, as it were, on the other team.
Yeah, it's a very precarious situation for attackers, because they know where you have to come from.
Yep.
Unlike in other sort of versions of Marlin, there is no left elevator. So you have your choices when it comes to pushing up are limited. We see that there as Team Honking
Good dodge from
gets
Zach.
the advantage back, punishes in an attempt to push up, and they're making they're trying to make a push of their own, fueled in part by the booyah bomb, by the bubble of Verb, who's been doing work, I should say, with the junior. They're going to they will not get the lead. Oh, but they will now. Team Snowfall manages to stall it out for just a little bit, but not enough.
Yeah, they're at the checkpoint. But I don't think there's anyone. Yeah, there's nobody on the tower right now. Tower is back to neutral.
They're very, I would say, very disciplined play. We saw earlier, here comes the Reef Slider. Oh, and that takes out two, I think.
Oh,
wow,
yeah,
very nice, very well timed. That's when Reef Slider can kind of shine when your opponents are sort of backed up into a corner and have nowhere else to go.
There's some very narrow corridors in this map that makes it easy to trap someone in a corner.
Oh, they're not going to take the lead. They're not going to take the lead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and that pushes over. That pushes hard over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was, we saw Team Snowfall with an amazing opportunity for a push, and they pushed all the way to 46. They pushed to 46, but since it was since Team Honking got to 46 first, it didn't count. And Team Snowfall must get something going again. But in order to keep this going, and it doesn't look like they will. 25 seconds left. It's not too late. It's not too late like we saw last match, but this is a
got
map that is
15
a little
seconds
bit less
left.
friendly to comebacks, maybe.
15 seconds left. We'll see.
Oh yeah, there you go. Team Snowfall not able to sort of push ahead of the tower, and that will do it.
Yeah, there we go.
What a match!
Only 1 point. All of these have been
They've been
just
stomps,
riveting
or they've
maps.
been
Yeah.
razor thin.
Yeah, the first 2 were
Razor thin
stonks. These games 3 and 4 have been so close.
And a fist bump.
And a fist bump.
Shout out to the fist bump feature. It's just a little delightful thing. Well, Team Honking, after falling one game in the early, falling behind one game in the early going, now surges ahead to 3-1.
Yeah.
Team Snowfall fighting for Team Snowfall. Well, you know, not fighting for their lives, but they're fighting. They're fighting for the opportunity to stay in the first seed.
Yes.
And it's match point. If Team Honking wins this next match, that's the
game.
That's the set.
Yeah.
That's the set.
All right, let's get wheel. Mako
Mart.
Yep.
Shrimp shape.
Shrimp shape.
And
humpback
shape. Interesting choices. Mako Mart, sort of famously good map. Lots of very crunchy. Lots of ledges and boxes and things to stand on and around. Shrimp shape. People thought it was really good at the beginning, but it turns out that it's it's very lockout heavy. And humpback is just kind of knife fight chaos. Going to be fun. I think.
Yeah, humpback is definitely one of the weirder affectionate maps in the game because it has so many round edges. Like it's a donut. It's so interesting to me.
Humpback was not all that well liked in Splatoon 2, which is where it's from, because Humpback zones. Splatoon 2 was very sort of special spammy, and the tactic a lot of the time was to use the Bronze Era spray, which had fizzy bombs and booyah bombs.
Oh,
and
double bomb. Okay.
And just sort of like make things unplayably bad.
Make it inaccessible for the other team.
Fortunately, things are a little bit different in Splatoon 3, and Bronze Spray doesn't exist.
Yep.
So, I wonder if we'll see Gray Spray, though. Gray Spray is not as overwhelming. It does have, that zone's cheesy sort of
Reef
play style, but
yeah.
Reef Slider it puts you in a lot more danger than Booyah Bomb.
You couldn't see it because the wheel was on top, but Zach was attached to one of the rafters. I don't know how that happened.
How did that happen?
I don't know if that. I don't think that weapon has zip cast, but who knows?
Huh.
It was odd. I just look up at my my Splatoon screen and Zach is on the rafter. Explain yourself.
Zach Zacaro? More
Zacaro
like
Honking, explain
Hackaro.
yourself.
I don't actually think Zach is hacking. I think Zach probably used Booyah Bomb on top of.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, Ben is like doing weird bouncing. Maybe this is the netcode. Maybe I'll blame it on Nintendo netcode.
Seems reasonable. Just sort of a safe bet in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was correct actually, because it was the hand over head pose. Yeah, yeah.
But it is sort of a fun optical illusion.
Yeah, because you can't see other players' ink. You just see the them. Or a square crab if they're crabbing.
Or a square Brella if they're Brella-ing.
Alright, it appears that we have a decision incoming.
You know, Jinx, we've seen at least 2, maybe 3 comebacks from 3 and 1.
Yeah.
So far. So, you know, it is far from over for Team Snowfall.
Yeah, and these teams are very evenly matched, so I think literally anything could happen. Nobody is out of the game yet. It might be match point, but nobody's out of the game yet.
It's if Team Snowfall is if Team Snowfall, you know, clutches up, and if Team Snowfall clutches up and makes advantageous map mode picks,
Doesn't pick zones.
it'll things could very well swing their way.
Indeed.
And
oh.
we will see shortly whether I don't know if I'm saying they should lock in, but I'm saying they should break the world's shell, you know, so they don't die without being born.
Yes.
Go Angles.
Alright, I saw some typing happening, but...
Deliberative.
They're deliberating deliberately.
As opposed to accidentally deliberating.
Alright, we'll start the predictions while we're waiting. No, we'll wait until deliberation. Mako Tower. Or MSKO Towert. Ben is good at typing.
Misco Tower.
Misco Towert. I do enjoy a good Misco Towert.
It's nice. I wouldn't characterize it as being the best Mako map, but I think a lot of maps are just sort of their worst selves in tower control. Tower control is kind of it's a little bit of a weird mode.
Oh, that's
there you go.
I'm good at menuing. Okay, this is now correct.
Jinx, world record RPG speedrunner. the best at menuing.
Mm-hmm. I've never actually speedrun a game. But I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about learning a speedrun of a game that I know. I watched
Well, hey, you know, you could speedrun Splatoon 3 for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. I don't think I'm as good. I don't think I'm good enough at Splatoon for that, but maybe like
Well, nobody starts out good at games that they speedrun. Like I mean, it depends on the game, but like the ceiling is so high for speedrunning that like, you know, even just like playing, even if you were just very good at like running at just like playing the game, the skill set is different for
this is
speedrunning, you
true.
know.
This is true.
But speaking of something different, welcome to Team Honking, Team Snowfall, Game 5. Team Snowfall must win this match to stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
We will things work out for them? We will see. Snowfall with a slightly different look goes for the new Neo bucket. Nah, vanilla try. With the with inkjet, very nice on this map with all these ledges that you can pop up and surprise the other team from.
Oh yeah, lots of ledges,
Um,
lots of little corners. Then is
then
avoiding avoiding the slot.
The inkjet comes out, but it goes down just as quickly.
Oh boy.
Not able to sort of trying to get control of that of the plat, but they won't be able to. And the tower swings back the other way as Basher beats a hasty retreat with those tetras, but goes down, overwhelmed by the blobs being lobbed by Burb, who sort of classically plays blob, but has switched to junior a little bit over these last few matches, but is now back to blob, back to blob basics.
Back to blob base. Good avoidance of the booyah bomb by Basher.
Let's see. We could well see a little push here. Oak with the vanilla try has the inkjet charged up, ready to go. Might not want to sort of pop inkjet like while the
Okay.
oh, nicely done.
Good. Oh, got two.
Much harder than that time, but to no avail because because while they were sort of setting up, the rest of their team goes down. Unfortunate, but they do still have the lead for now. Yeah, look at that. I don't really know that Team Honking has an answer for what they're going to do when they get to sort of when they get past first check. I suppose the idea is just to use Booyah Bomb and then raw strength, but definitely not as clean and tidy of an answer as say as the inkjet from Team Snowfall.
Honking is working on a rebuttal to the points. Verb hiding just as like Zach did earlier from the booyah or from the
Nicely done.
blob.
Burb, just amazingly well done.
Getting them a lead, hanging on the tower for that long, getting them the lead. Honking now has the lead.
It's a pretty convincing lead too, and it's also just a really good tactical position for Team Honking. Breaks the team fight up into a bunch of smaller individual fights, and very well done This push could be for push could be for all the marbles.
Oh, Ben
Ash-
taking out the
Yeah, it
Tower
looks
Rider.
like that's with the wipeout. That's Snowfall managed to stay in the fight, but just 7 points remaining. Just 7 points remaining. And less than a minute to go.
Yeah.
Team, they're going to have to be disciplined
Ash is
about
going
this.
for it.
Ash just trying to cause chaos.
Yeah,
and
distracting
doing so
everybody.
deftly, doing so aptly. Ash goes down, but I think gives its team like a tactical advantage. Because wastes a lot of time and gives the rest of its team, a chance to set up. And things are not looking really looking stable. And out comes the open stamp, but
Snowfall is working on it. They're still on the tower, but they only have if they lose it, they will lose it. And a wipeout at the last moment.
And with that, wow.
Yeah, can't
Yeah, you
inkjet
could
to
see,
save the tower.
Three here in the chat sees what I saw, where Oak popped
inkjet
and realized that they were the last person on the tower, and and had to stay on it, had to let the inkjet duration run down. Couldn't get full use out of it, and maybe that made the difference, because Team Honking goes 4-1.
4-1.
Over
A
Team
very
Snowfall.
close 4-1. The last 3 matches were very, very close.
Yes, absolutely.
Good game to both teams, however, riveting matches, honestly.
Amazingly well done. Team Honking.
Honking good at comebacking.
Still lossless. Still undefeated. While Team Snowfall. It takes Team Snowfall. We know they bleed. They bleed on the snow. They are mortal. They are human, or squids, as the case may be.
Yes. All right, and that'll do it for us for today's cast of Slammin' Cup. The next one, we do have the time for the next one, which will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, and you will not hear from either of us because we will be playing in it.
Or we will be coming.
Or we'll be coming. Yes, our team will be playing in it.
Our team will be playing. But we will see. We will see you then. Keep honking.